Hi, it's Kaylee here from Freddie's Girls. Today I'm at the MCC Thrift Store with my mom, Delight, our videotaper, and I am looking for a project to do. Let's see what we can find. I think I'm in the mood for some sort of an end table. I wonder what would look nice.
Lots here today.
What would look nice with our DIY paints? Actually, we haven't done a lot of furniture up yet. This is only $12, but it's not, I don't know, it's not in the best shape. I think I'll take this one here. Why don't we take this up and work on it on our table?
Let's go.
Okay, so I'm going to be doing painting again. Nice thing about the furniture today is it's all 25% off at MCC. So $25 on a table and 25% off, you can do that.
Yeah.
With the DIY paint, all that is required is that you wipe it down. Just make sure there's no debris or dust or whatever. No sanding required. It looked like someone did some filling in some holes here.
I wonder who that was.
And so all you need to do is wipe it down, and no priming required. That's the nice part. It's just so super. You don't. Sometimes a person gets turned off by the painting because of all the prep work you need to do. Here it is absolutely minimal.
That's amazing.
Today,
Oh, let's see the paint color.
it's called vintage linen.
Ah.
And it's just kind of a.
Do we have anything on our table, vintage linen?
Not really. This little picture frame that got scratched up.
Yeah, we're gonna
It's
wet
kind of a
distress
warm-
it.
You can see it's a warmer white than this white.
Yeah.
So my plan today is to paint this up. I'm going to do some distressing on the edges, I think. And then I'm going to seal it. I have two options for sealing. Either we can put the clear wax on, or we could put a polyurethane. DIY has Big Top. It's a nice non-yellowing. If you put it over white paint, sometimes polyurethanes will kind of yellow them over time, but this one doesn't. But I think we're going to wax it today. That's going to be my method, my mode of operandi. So let me get started with the painting.
Are we just?
I'm using a round brush, which I like, and not too big of bristles, just something that can get into all the little nooks and crannies.
Yeah.
And it won't take me long to do up this piece because you can see we're using the white. It's going to take 2 coats to cover it, but no big deal. We'll let this one, get this one on and let it dry. Normally when I paint, I turn my furniture piece upside down to get my legs good. So I think I'll do that right now. I'm wearing my old apron. This is
Your
my
pampered chef.
turkey cooking apron.
Yeah.
That I brought it along today.
I can show them while you're painting. I'll show them our table. This is our second week here at MCC. We brought several finished products and then products, and then we do have the DIY paint as well here, which we've got for sale. And we are Freddie's Girls, as you know. So we've also had our first paint class recently. So that was a fun adventure for us. So we're happy to do more of those in the near future.
Yeah, we've got a sign-up sheet here today that people can enter a draw and sign up for a class if they'd like.
Wonderful. We're back here. We're almost done putting our first coat on. It's gone on really well, I think. It's covering nicely. I'm happy with it. And it's actually pretty well dry, so we probably won't have to wait too long to let it dry to put our second coat on, which is a really nice thing about this product too. You know, so yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the first coat. Well, it needs another second to dry, but we're doing well. So far, paint just on the hands, not on the MCC find here. Originally from Old Navy, but if you come to the MCC, you'll get it for $2. So be like Kaylee, come to the MCC.
While we're waiting for the paint to dry, might as well look around the shop here. I like looking in this wood section. Oh my goodness, Katie, look at the crutch. You cannot pass up one of these. I'm taking that.
Yeah, the nativity set.
I love those.
I like my platters. I see this platter down here. I'm always looking for a nice big one. I might take it.
Okay, what in the world, what do you think of this?
I don't know.
Very
I mean,
interesting.
look at this thing here. How does it fit on?
Oh my word. What is it? A pineapple on top? Do you think that goes together?
Does it go together?
I don't know. What would you do with that pineapple thing? I like this.
Okay, let's
I
take.
think I could paint the outside, and these teak bowls are people like those. This would make a great serving tray.
All right.
So let me see that pineapple.
I think it must have gone together.
Like what in
Like
the
the
world?
design is the same, isn't it?
What would you do with it?
Do you think you
Put a
drink some
candle in the-
pineapple juice?
A candle in the middle?
No, I think maybe a
It looks like it
candle or...
kind of goes together, but do I want it or not?
No,
No.
too unique. Some things are just too unique.
All right, go back, pineapple.
Hey, here I am opening up some more vintage linen. It doesn't happen too often because this paint really goes a long ways. A little bit of paint goes a long ways. But occasionally we do finish a can and we have to open fresh stuff. So here we are. We sell these DIY paints. Now they are $33 for these, I think they're, what are they, 16 ounces? So if you are interested in buying some, and like I said, you'll find that it goes a long ways. We also have these sample sizes that we're selling too for $10 a bit. So just let us know. We're working on our second coat here. What we have learned is that when we're doing the second coat, it's really handy to have a water bottle here, just to sort of to wet it down a bit. Because this paint is a chalk paint, you really find that it's going to go on a lot more smoothly if you do wet it a bit with just a spritzing of water there. And yeah, so we'll carry on with our second coat and we'll be back to you soon. What do you have there?
I don't know, there's all these lids. It's very interesting. Like, look at them all. They're very unique.
Oh,
Vases, but
the
they're
Cloche
beautiful.
Queen is in heaven.
They're kind of
What are these
small,
all
but
from?
Aren't they cute? Like sugar bowls or something.
Oh, there's a
They're all like $1
like
a
lids
piece.
for. Oh, I know
Oh my
you're.
goodness, they're beautiful.
You're definitely getting cleared out today of whatever this stuff
Well,
is.
what
Or
could you do with these things?
well, they're not quite a cloche, eh?
No, they're just
What in the world would they
sugar
have
bowls.
been for? Lids.
They're lids for like candy dishes, but they're just the lids.
Huh.
I guess the dishes are broken.
What else do you see?
Look around the corner. Hey, I'm not getting an inspiration on this.
Oh, what about this one here? Oh, $8. Whoops. Okay.
We got a bunch of those for your wedding, and then we didn't have to end up using them
Oh,
because
those-
we got so downsized.
Yeah, thanks to COVID.
See, it's like they're like these things, only here they have the dishes.
Butter
for the-
dish, sort of. Yeah, they're a lot more attractive with the bottom.
Oh, here's a square cloche. Cloche.
Oh.
I call them cloche.
Cloche.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Did you see that thing on Facebook this week that kind of went, I don't know if it went viral, but about instead of when you're taking food to people, instead of putting it in a tinfoil container, putting it in a used casserole dish? Let's
I
go see if
did.
there's any casserole dishes.
Okay, let's check her out. Is it,
Oh yeah, there's quite a few here. Yeah, like here's one.
this one? That would do the trick.
Yeah.
This would do the trick.
This one you could put tin foil on if you didn't have a lid. I thought that was a good idea.
Let's go see if the paint's ready to dry. Hello, we're back at home. We decided to bring the project back at home because we needed to let it dry really well before we could do our final step here of wet distressing or distressing it. You've got some sandpaper there. So take it away.
Okay, so really it's got a beautiful soft finish now. I went over it just super lightly with a
fine grit.
Yeah, fine grit. I used a 300.
Okay.
Just like, so it's really super smooth now.
Yeah,
okay?
it feels good.
Now you could leave it like this if that was what you wanted, and you could finish it off with a wax. Like our two top coat options are either a clear wax, the DIY clear wax, or a polyurethane, like a any type of top coat. This is the DIY, it's called Big Top. It's really nice because it doesn't yellow when you use it over a white paint, where a lot of top coats do. But I think today I'm going to use the clear wax for my toppings.
That's nice.
So you could put it on right now, but we're going to do a little distressing first.
That's the beauty of the chalk paints, is that you can...
So we're just going to take off a little bit on some of these higher points.
You can see on the edges and stuff, yeah.
Now I could do this with the wet rag as well.
Yeah, I like that technique better.
Better wet that a bit more.
Okay.
Because it is water-based paint, the wet rag will take it off. And it's, oh yeah, that works really
Yeah,
nice.
I think it's better. That's why this paint is nicer than the other, you know, like the other chalk paints, right?
Yeah, we're just going for the high points, the corners.
I wanted to look and see how she's doing it to make sure we're kind of matching.
Yeah, that's true, because some people go heavier than others.
Yeah, I have different techniques.
Different tastes. Like, it's a personal
Yeah,
choice.
you could go as far as you want. Like, you could distress the big parts too, but we're just going in for the edges and... Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
And you just, it was just wooden underneath. Like you could, lots of people will put like a black coat underneath so that when you wet distress it, you know, you're releasing that black. But we just left the natural wood here. Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Love it very much.
Very much.
Mhm.
I agree.
Yeah, I hope you guys can.
So maybe instead of going all the way around here, once we get one side done, I could start with the white wax.
That's
or
a
the
good idea.
clear
Yeah,
wax.
just for I think the purposes of the video, just to show you
folks. I'm going
folks.
to do some on this thing here
Yeah, and me, I'm just trying to get inside this groove here with my fingernails, but I don't have much of fingernails at the moment. Yeah. It's a fun process. I like it.
It is. It was really fun being at MCC this morning and visiting with the customers and just kind of getting a feel for the community on a Saturday morning.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's a popular thing to go thrifting on a Saturday morning.
Well, it's what we used to always do.
Yeah.
And
So lots of young families and yeah, lots of women stopped and chatted with us. They all seem interested in.
not that we want to write off the men, but kind of we had it in our mind that we would, you know, be working more with women, but we're happy to work with anyone.
We sure are.
We'll work with anyone who will work with us. Yeah.
Okay, I think we've got enough here that I can start with the white wax. If you want to work on that on the other side, you can.
Sure, if you want to seal it off.
So,
I wonder if these guys, I'll maybe take a close up here.
okay, so this is the clear wax. You know, and this reminds me, I think when I'm using the wax, it reminds me of my mom. Because she waxed everything back then. She didn't have much in the line of good furniture. But what she had, she
What
really
kind of
looked after.
waxes did she? Oh,
She had a paste wax that we used to buy at Ernie's store in Steep Rock.
okay.
And she waxed everything. Floors,
So once, like,
furniture.
just to keep it up, sort of thing.
Yes, she did. It was
Interesting.
that was what they did back then. Like I don't know. I just remember when I think of this wax, it just brings back my mom. I can see her doing this.
That's very interesting.
All the floors got waxed.
Yeah.
And she didn't have much on her floors, like linoleum that was not great, but that all got waxed. And I remember she had like a piano that was good wood. So that she waxed. And then I also remember using Pledge later on. But yeah, no.
Yeah, we don't have that same formality nowadays.
No.
We just, well, I guess, and if you're buying things from IKEA, you certainly don't need to wax them.
Okay, now I'm going to go on a flat piece here. So I'm just using a rag. You could use a brush, but I kind of like using a rag. There's no right or wrong way to putting the wax on. You can put it on like in a logical way, like back and forth, or you can just rub it all around. But the main thing is that you just get it into the wood so that it will create like a finish.
Yeah.
And this is going to have to dry. Now, the normal technique for wax is you put it on, let it dry overnight, and then come back the next day and buff it. Just take another dry rag and just buff it up. And it's not hard to do at all. Some people are intimidated by waxing, and I was one of those. But once you get into it and just start doing it and see how easy it really is, and it gives a really solid, nice smooth finish. And when you buff it up, it's shiny, smooth. Right now it isn't, but once it dries, now it's a little bit sticky-ish sort of. And it's darkening the wood slightly, but that will come back when it dries.
Yeah, and me, I'm going back and forth because I was looking for a good implement.
For
Back of the spoon.
For
To
what?
get into these grooves here, just to show off some of this, you know, some extra color. But yeah, no. So there you have it, folks. Thanks for joining us. We really enjoyed getting out to the MCC, so I think we're gonna do some more videos at the shop.
Maybe we'll do one. Just you could follow us on a thrifting trip.
Yeah, see what we pick.
Filling up our cart.
And please contact us if you'd like to do a class or you're interested in the DIY paint products. We'd love to connect you to that. And so,
Happy Saturday.
Thanks for watching us.
We're having an early Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow with some friends. So I just felt like a turkey. I bought a little small turkey. I'm cooking that up. We're kind of doing a little potluck. It'll be fun.
Yeah, so we're on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We're Freddie's Girls. So give us a like and a subscribe. Have a great day.